Greetings, Aries, and welcome to Ingrid's Insights. Hi, and let's jump right into the 4-4 portal. This is April 4th, and these consecutive numbers of 4 and 4 are very significant for today. And also, this is a day where the four planets, Mars, Venus, Saturn, and Uranus are all lining up, and that's very significant. Because of Mars, that's that passionate energy of Aries, and then Venus is the beauty and love, and then we've got Saturn of structure and discipline, and then Uranus of dreams and intuitions and that watery realm of our inspirations. And this is what the water oracles want you to know today, Aries. Clear waters. Beautiful. We'll take a moment to dive into the clear waters and connect to this image. And clear vision, confirmation, right timing, and opportunity are coming for you as you, the water carrier. Well, Aquarius is a water bearer, so you might be connected to an Aquarius. But this is saying what really matters. Look what you're carrying, that beautiful water of the earth. And it's so amazing, the pure waters of this planet, and to keep those clean and to work toward that purity of reflection and reprioritizing. Aries, this clear water is going to help you reprioritize as we go through the portal. And drink a lot of water, extra water today. And so let's jump in and see what the tarot's cards want Aries to know about this portal. And you might be connected to something in the realm of this energy or your self-identity, and of a relationship, a love, a partnership. And then also of your work and structure and discipline and organization, but then taking time to dream and play and create, because this is you. At this moment, you're having to look at some disappointment, some loss, some grief. Maybe you've carried this for many years, but it's saying it's time to go through the portal and let behind any grief or sadness or some burden in your heart, because you're moving on, and you are moving on as this Nine of Swords is taking you from troubled waters, from a situation of burnout and of feeling depressed and feeling like you were kind of limited and held back by others. But you, by using your mind and aligning with your powers during the 4-4 portal, you have this ability to move forward now toward a new destiny, taking a trip where you'll learn and travel, and it'll be very healing. A new place perhaps to live. And then you've got the Six of Pentacles at the foundation, saying that you are seeing this reciprocity at the foundation, what this question is built on, what this sadness, a loss or disappointment is about, is maybe connected to the balance of give and take in a relationship or in money, or in the sense of something that you might not even see. It could be out of your field of awareness right now, but it's at the foundation of what you're feeling as you go into the portal, and this is going to lead to this movement through this whole year, very significantly. And then you've got the Magician recently, where you're feeling how confident you are that you do have what you need. You have those resources, you have the structure, you have the energy, you have the discipline, and then you have the love, and you have that beauty to make this creation. And you've got all the planets that I was talking about, Mars and Venus and Saturn and Uranus, to bring something down, to make it magic, but to work hard and be committed to it. And know that anything that you were working on in the past is manifesting something, and there's going to be a celebration, a coming together, a harvest. a partnership of friends, a collaboration, a party time. And that's coming up because of what you've made, this magic that you brought down. You've created something, and people are recognizing that. And what's happening now is this sense of having to look at any place where you feel like you're not good enough, that you didn't have enough, that you've lost out on something. Maybe you feel like, well, there was this reciprocity. You did get a raise or some windfall of money coming, and you felt very generous. And you manifested something and celebrated it. But the fear is that you will be at a loss. Maybe you'll feel like you'll lose your job or you'll lose out on something. But let's get clarity as to how you see yourself as maybe tangled up in some self-sabotaging feeling about this situation. Maybe you feel entrapped. Maybe you feel like you're being limited by someone else or by yourself. Also, it could be that you feel like you're in exile, imprisoned by this mindset that you have. And it could be connecting to this sadness, this disappointment that you had to go away from. And you know you had this balance and abundance and generosity at the foundation, and you made something happen recently in the recent past, and you celebrated it. But then we have this sense of loss, of poverty, of losing out on money, of financial loss. Maybe you've had a financial loss after all this, and that's making you feel entrapped and tangled up and imprisoned by this situation of sadness. And the environment is the Four of Cups. Well, the environment is somewhat disappointed too. Kind of looking at the cups and saying, well, what have my relationships really produced? Am I really happy? Did these Four Cups bring me anything? Or what it's saying was kind of looking at these three cups very despondently. And one is being offered, but that's coming from your environment. Maybe you're seeing, Aries, that the environment is kind of closed off and disappointed about the sadness and can't get out of that loss or a feeling of disappointment, grief, maybe a little depression, a little apathy. And you're, the Eight of Cups is saying, well, you're moving away from this. You've had a change of heart. That's your hope and fear, that you can change your heart about this, Aries, and move on and follow this red cape and this walking stick toward that moon. That's the eclipse. You're going toward this eclipse, and it's in Aries, and you're walking toward a new destiny. And it could be troubling because this is bringing up this portal to a lot of these issues that we have from our deep past, from childhood, that where we were hurt and loss was happening around us, and that we went away from someone, and we had to leave that to go to calmer waters. And but you were moving to your destiny. And you're going to become the hermit right now. You need introspection. That's the advice. Go inward. Really look deeply at how you think about yourself, what your higher powers and you are connecting with right now. And that is what I have for my Aries. And let's get some clarification on why is this, what is this portal showing you about a disappointment in love? What is this portal 4-4 showing you about a disappointment, a sadness, a grief, a loss? It's showing that you're working on that. You're getting an apprenticeship. You're taking your job and whatever that is that you're working on a daily basis, and that is helping you to heal this. Your work, being recognized, making money, and you're going away to, you're going away from this Eight of Swords. You've got that twice. You're going away from that conflict, a feeling of isolation, a feeling of being entrapped, being interfered with, and you're moving away from that. And the Six of Pentacles at the foundation is saying, well, this generosity, this money that you've worked on, that you're sharing, that you're working toward, I had this upside down, but is the Ten of Pentacles. There's something about a legacy. There's something about family money. You could be working hard to build a family legacy. You might be working on a relationship that you hope to grow and to be abundant and to leave a dynasty behind. Could be something with the family, a inheritance. And the Magician is here in the recent past because you have hit rock bottom about something, and that you had to face whatever this defeat was. And out of the defeat, you became the magician. You made magic out of these 10 wands, these 10 swords that just pierced you to the core of your nervous system. You maybe had a nervous breakdown, a mental crisis. Maybe you hit rock bottom with an addiction and just had to go into rehab. And then out of that came this magician. You rose up, maybe literally from the dead, to make magic, to create this new life. And the celebration is saying that the celebration is coming because you got the Five of Cups again. And you're celebrating healing. You're celebrating moving on from this disappointment. And that's what you want to celebrate. And what's happening with the Five of Pentacles is, you're turning that Five of Pentacles, you're turning the feeling of loss, of feeling of not being good enough into a celebration, a victory line. And you do have the celebration of the Three of Cups moving to the Four of Wands. Well, after working through this sadness and hitting rock bottom and making a new life, you are going to have to look at what made things happen in a way that you felt such a loss, such impoverishment. And now you're going to join with a relationship and take it all to the next step. You've hit this finish line, and now you're moving forward and celebrating that. And the Eight of Wands, the Eight of Swords is going to be corrected and answered and understood with the Queen of Swords, who's going to cut through this self-sabotaging way of being, of thinking about yourself. You're not going to do that any longer, Aries, and you're going to use the truth about the matter and go and know what's right for you. And this Four of Cups of sadness and kind of sense of disappointment and boredom in relationships and not having any energy or juice to move forward is saying, well, you've got some choices. You might not be excited over these 3 cups, but you've got 7 cups coming, and they could also represent the 7 deadly sins. And you need to look carefully because you've had 2 Five of Cups, 2 different in different decks of this loss, of disappointment and love. So be careful what you're choosing about love in your environment, because that is coming up. And the hope and fear is I'm going to have a change of heart and move toward what I truly love and my true destiny. And Aries, you've got the Queen of Wands, which is a fire sign, which is saying you've got the energy and determination and that inner psychic ability, that wisdom and intuition to know what is right for you. And you're going to go toward that and follow the sun. And the Hermit is going to help you with introspection to know how to understand and process all of this. And you're going to have the Seven of Swords. Well, that has come up a lot in this 4/4 portal reading for a lot of my different signs. And it's saying there's some, we've got to look into right now any kind of trickery, any kind of deception. Is somebody stealing something from you? Because the Hermit is saying You're going inward. You're looking introspection and seeing, am I being manipulated? Am I being deceived? Am I being tricked? Is somebody using these strategies and tactics toward me? And I need to look at that as I come into this reading and this portal using Mars and Venus together. That's a passionate love connection, but it can be fiery. And then also you're going to have to use your discipline of Saturn, but also go into your dreams and the energy of the hermit with Uranus to go inward and see what is in there to help you move toward this movement toward your destiny and toward, as you're seeing, clear waters, clear vision, confirmation, right timing, and opportunity. And you're going to carry the water carrier. What really matters, reflect and reprioritize. Well, sometimes when you have the hermit, you have to reprioritize by going inward. And that's what I have for you, my Aries. And if you like the way I read, please subscribe and give me a thumbs up. And I so appreciate all of you Aries out there who have watched my channel and given me a thumbs up and let me know how these readings are resonating for you. And so have a very happy and prosperous and balanced 4/4 portal. And see you next time. And you know I love you, Aries. And hang in there. Bye-bye.